What is going on, y'all? So today is just an amazing day. I have something really cool to show y'all. So if y'all didn't see, a couple months ago in late January, I made a video where me and my dad went down the Guadalupe River rainbow trout fishing. We do this a lot during the winter. We actually purchased this year a Flycraft fly fishing raft. It's really cool. I made a video building that thing up, and we've been taking it down the Guadalupe. We're gonna do it next rainbow trout season. It's just so awesome. We live near the Guadalupe River, and it's one of our favorite fishing trips to make, is going down the Guadalupe fishing for rainbow trout. We've caught a lot of really big rainbow trout on fly rods and little rooster tails with single hooks, and they're just such an amazing fish to catch, especially in a river in South Texas. You just wouldn't put that together. Big, beautiful, cold water fish in a river in South Texas. So it's just so amazing. We're very fortunate to be able to do that. Well, if y'all didn't see, I made a video in late January this year where me and my dad went down for one of the last times this season in our Flycraft boat, and near the very end of our trip, I caught, with multiple different camera angles, I caught on film the biggest rainbow trout I have ever caught or ever seen out of the Guadalupe. It was a beast of a trout. I kind of said in the description, I wasn't sure if this was a record or anything, and it was technically it was in a zone called the trophy zone, where you can keep one trout over a certain length. I forgot the length. It's very big though. I think it's 18 inches, something like that. And that fish was well over that, so we could have definitely kept it. However, we decided to release it. As y'all know, I love the conservation of all fish, especially rainbow trout, because they're such a gentle fish. I've heard people call them gentle giants. They get big and they're very gentle. You know, they have a lot of slime protecting them, and it's just, it didn't seem right to keep it. It was such a big, beautiful fish, and I like to know that that guy's still out there getting bigger. So we went ahead and released it on camera. Well, after getting home, I started doing some research, and I realized that trout was bigger than I thought. What I mean by that is I kind of knew, you know, we estimated he was in between maybe 20 to 24, 25 inches, something like that, and we just thought, oh man, that's a huge trout. Well, when I got home, I realized that could have very well have been the Guadalupe record rainbow trout, and if not that, at least the junior record rainbow trout. That's right, there's a separate record for juniors. So I kind of messed up. I probably should have kept it. We went to Trout Fest 2023. I'll have that video link below as well. And I had a lot of people telling me that I probably should have kept that fish. It's a big trout. It could have, you know, possibly been close to a record. However, I'm still glad with the decision I made. Yes, I would have loved to know that fish's exact length, and we didn't get a measurement on it. We just didn't have a ruler with us. But I also, like I said, like knowing that that fish is still going out there and swimming around, having a good day. So I'm glad we released it, but I was a little upset that, you know, I had a really cool opportunity to possibly have some sort of record or big fish, and I released it. So with me thinking that all hope was gone, I decided to reach out to Texas Parks and Wildlife. Texas Parks and Wildlife is what stocks the Guadalupe every year with rainbow trout. They're in charge of all the record fish and, you know, all sorts of stuff in Texas, and having to do with fishing. So I decided to reach out to them and just flat out see what was the deal. I sent them an email with a photo of that trout, a link to the video that I made, all these, you know, things of how big we think it is and all this. And I said, you know, I don't think I'll be able to qualify for a record because you have to have a lot of requirements, and sadly the only requirement we had was a photo, but that was it out of like 30 requirements. So I knew that we wouldn't be eligible for a record, but I just had to almost get it off my chest, if you will. I had to just put it out there and see what would happen. Well, it only took a couple of days for me to get a response from a lady named Grace Sims from Texas Parks and Wildlife. Thank you so much, Grace Sims, for helping me out along this journey, if you will. She reached out and asking a lot of questions about the fish catch, and sent me a form after going back and forth for a while. I filled it out, had all my information, all the information about that trout, and a few weeks went by and I didn't think much of it until this happened.
What?
And it is official. Texas Parks and Wildlife sent me these. So these are just, it's incredible. I'll go ahead and start with this one. What this is a certificate. So while Texas Parks and Wildlife has the record categories in length and weight and all that everybody thinks of, They also have a few other categories, one of which being the Big Fish Award. So this right here is an award for simply catching a big fish of a certain species. And as you can see here, they sent me this certificate for the Big Fish Award for a rainbow trout. Got my name on it, got their signature on it, Texas Parks and Wildlife certified. I got a legitimate certificate for that trout. And I thought that was cool until I saw there was another certificate for another category they have, which is Outstanding Angler Award. And as you can see, also made out to my name, also signed by Texas Parks and Wildlife. So after all that worrying about that I released a record trout, and yes, I still will never know how big that trout truly was, I would never have thought that I would have an award from Texas Parks and Wildlife for a fish I caught. That is like truly a fisherman's dream right there. That is just insane. I want to say a huge thank you to Texas Parks and Wildlife for helping me. Like I said, Grace Sims for helping me email back and forth, figure this out, and for sending out these certificates. It is just incredible. Thank you so much. I also want to say a big thanks to all of y'all for watching the videos. And we just passed 4,000 subscribers, which is just incredible. It's a big sort of early birthday gift, if you will, getting these 2 certificates and passing 4,000 subscribers. It is amazing. Thank y'all so much. And I will have the video where I caught that big rainbow trout linked below if y'all want to go check it out if you missed it. It was an incredible video and it turned out pretty crazy. We got some crazy footage of that big trout, and like I said, I just can't believe that I have 2, not 1, but 2 awards from Texas Parks and Wildlife from that. It is just, that fish was awesome, and I'm really glad that we could sort of get some recognition for that. Thank y'all so much for watching. I know it's a little bit different. I know I typically am not making videos about Texas Parks and Wildlife awards, but I just wanted to show y'all. I thought it was really cool. And thank y'all so much for watching. Until the next fishing adventure, peace out.